My name's Jim Curran. I'm an associate professor of marketing in the College of Business. I graduated from the University of Rhode Island. I taught at Northeastern for a year, then at Bryant University up in Rhode Island for 5 years, I think it was. And then I had a friend who was working here at the time, and USF was an interesting proposition. This campus was growing. It was in a different state. We were located down the road on the new college campus, but this campus was just being built at the time. So they were committed to adding faculty, to expanding the programs, and it seemed like an interesting opportunity. And in the middle of January, February, and March, Sarasota's got a lot to offer as opposed to Rhode Island. So a lot of what I do is in the services area, and particularly in the use of technology to interact with the customer. So I've published a number of articles in that area. More recently, I've been working on a couple of articles that relate to customer loyalty, which became an interest. Actually, it came out of a class that I was teaching, which was kind of interesting, how you would use data to encourage more in the way of purchase. But in order to get that, you've got to create the feelings of loyalty as well. So there's multiple aspects. There's different components to loyalty that need to be considered. So I've been working on that a fair bit, and actually just starting a different research stream on secondary consumption, which is a little bit new. And you think about this from an educational component. We have the students are the direct consumers of what we do here, but the employers that hire them are secondary consumers. And so we serve multiple masters from that standpoint, and that becomes something a little bit different in terms of how things have been looked at historically. So, and there hasn't been a whole lot of research in that area, so that's something new that I'm looking into now. Well, the Faculty Senate is the organization of all of the faculty on the campus, and the Faculty Senate represents the interests of the faculty as a whole. I mean, we all have our colleges, we have our classes, and we tend to be kind of independent. So I have to worry about marketing and the marketing classes that I teach, and then I have to do some things within the college. But there are larger issues that impact the entire campus and the faculty here as a group. So, there's that group needs to be strong to be able to represent the interests of everybody that's here. So the campus is going through a major transition right now. The leadership is changing. The chancellor position is there's a search ongoing, and there'll be somebody new in that position before long. We now have a new regional vice chancellor for academic and student affairs. That title keeps getting longer and longer. I hope I got it right. And although I know Dr. Osborne from the time where he was the dean of college, we've never worked together that way. So I thought it was important to get involved at the leadership level right now because of the transitions that we're going to make. I had this position a few years ago, and I stepped back, let some other people, do their thing for a while. But moving forward, we have to get things settled with the new leadership in place, and make sure that the interests of the faculty are given the hopefully appropriate measure of attention, and make sure that we have the right contributions to make to the future of the campus, because these people are going to determine where it goes over the next couple of years. The leadership of the Faculty Senate has to go out and make sure that everybody is involved, that everybody has that voice. Now, we have, faculty all over the place here. We've got, senior people who've been tenured for a while with a lot of experience. We have some new people that don't have nearly as much experience, and they don't know necessarily all of the issues that may impact them. We have instructors who come on an annual contract who, their interests have to be served so that they can function, properly in the positions that they fill. adjuncts need to have a say. So there are policies that are set that impact the faculty as a whole and ultimately will impact a large part of the population of a university like this. So the role of the Faculty Senate leadership is to make sure that all of these people are heard within the Faculty Senate and that the appropriate front is then presented to the campus leadership and the university leadership. So, you know, I will serve on a number of committees depending upon how the new leadership wants to structure those. There has been an executive council, an academic council. There is an inter-campus body where the faculty from here, from St. Petersburg and from Tampa, all convene to talk about, you know, issues that relate to the faculty across the university. So we have to represent the faculty here in all of these various bodies to make sure that we have the appropriate information coming back and the appropriate input to make sure that, you know, the faculty interests are well served.